Hi, I'm Igor, trading binary options for 12 plus years. Today, I'll show my broker Quotex strategy. I use 5-minute expirations with $50 bets, identifying support and resistance to trade price reversals of the price, so I can already see the first trade opportunity. This is the Euro-Japanese yen. We will open a position for an increase. We have a support zone, so why not take advantage of it? The Australian dollar-Japanese yen will also be opened for an increase. At the local minimum, most likely, the price will reverse now. Let's keep looking. The Australian dollar is also opening for an increase. That's what we have for now. 30-minute chart. Interestingly, on the 5-minute chart, everything is the same. But practically, yes, we have a support zone. Euro-British pound, a trade for an increase. There is also a support zone, a lot of price reversals. The price responds well to the presence of the zone, and at this moment, I am opening a trade for an increase. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen are also opening for an increase. For us, the price is at a local minimum. There was a price reversal earlier, roughly from this zone, and there was one just recently. That's also for now. 30-minute chart. Australian trade for a decrease at the resistance zone. Most likely the price will go lower. And in that case, the Australian Swiss franc, I'll also open a position for a decrease. Yes, here on the 30-minute chart, of course, it's clearer where the price will go. British pound, US dollar, trade for an increase at the support zone. For us. And the euro dollar will probably be the same, yes. Same situation, I'm opening a trade right away. 9 trades are already open, quite a lot. Euro Canadian. Well, we're opening at the edge of the support zone. The zone is quite wide for us. Euro Australian will also open for an increase, also a bit late actually. If the price had dropped lower and then we opened, then the entry point would have been more interesting. British pound, Australian dollar, trade for an increase, support zone. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, local minimum on the 30-minute chart. And dollar, Japanese yen, we don't have a signal. At least I don't see one. So what do we actually have? 13 trades are open, 3 trades, or maybe a bit more, are in the red. It's not quite clear yet. Well, everywhere we have a loss, the price is near the entry point, so it's nothing serious. By the way, where we're in profit, the price is also near the entry point. That's actually worse, of course. It's too close. Small movements. Prices moving against the forecast can push the trade into the loss zone. Well, for now, I suggest we just wait, since nothing serious is happening yet, and it's still unclear how the trades will close. But based on my experience, most of the forecasts should end up being profitable. I'll duplicate the trades on Euro British pound, Euro Canadian dollar, and Euro Australian dollar. The price has dropped quite a bit here, so we can try anyway. Euro yen, 4 seconds left. It looks like this trade should be profitable. 16 trades were opened, but this is the first one in profit. Australian dollar / yen, 5 seconds left. Here too, the price has risen very well. This will also be a profitable trade. Australian dollar US dollar, 3 seconds left. Another profit. That's good. Euro British pound first trade, 4 seconds left. The price is literally 1 point higher. So what's the result? In the end, it's a profit. 4 out of 4 so far. Australian dollar Swiss franc will apparently close at a loss. Alright, we'll get to the Australian dollar Canadian dollar later. For now we have other trades. Canadian dollar yen, the 5th trade is in profit. We're doing very well actually. Australian dollar or Canadian dollar, 7 seconds left. I don't know how this trade will close. It could be a profit, a loss, or a return. Anything's possible, but it's a loss. AUD CHF is also a loss. With 2 seconds left, nothing changes. The British pound to US dollar closes in profit. Something happened in the market. Unexpectedly, some news came out, even though there shouldn't be any right now. It turned out to be unlucky, actually. During news events, the technical analysis I use doesn't really work, but the Euro Canadian dollar, meanwhile, still closes in profit. Euro Australian dollar. There was a chance that the price would go higher, but it didn't. The first trade will close at a loss. The second trade will most likely also close at a loss, because right now, something unclear is happening on all the charts, and this will really hurt my results, honestly. And the most frustrating thing is that I don't even understand what happened, because there is no information about any news in the calendar right now. It means someone important made some announcement and the markets immediately reacted. I've already made a profit, and at least probably one more trade will close in profit. But still, this really hurt my results. And as I said, there's nothing I can do about it. The trades are closing. The Euro-Canadian trade will close in profit. Euro-Australian and Euro-British pound trades will close at a loss, unfortunately. Yes, that's all. Well, I earned about $200 during this trading session. Of course, I ended up in profit, but the news really ruined things. That's the result. But unfortunately, situations like this sometimes happen, and no one is immune to them. Regardless, the trade was profitable, and that's good. To learn how I find entry points on a clean chart, check the educational links in the video description. Read them to improve your trading skills. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave your comments. Wishing you successful trading, and goodbye.